In a huge setback for global trade, the massive container ship blocking the Suez Canal may take weeks to clear up. All ships have been stopped from entering the channel, and the vessel called Evergreen got stuck diagonally across the 200-meter wide southern stretch of the canal on Tuesday morning amid high winds and a dust storm. The vessel is blocking transit in both directions through one of the world's busiest shipping channels for trade linking Asia and Europe. Shipping companies are considering diverting vessels around Africa's Cape of Good Hope, but that would add 5 to 6 days to the journey between Asia and Europe. So how did the ship get stuck? Let's try and understand this whole incident a bit better. How did this massive ship get stuck in the first place? Well, the 400-meter-long container ship, almost the length of 4 football pitches, ran aground on Tuesday, 23rd of March. It was traveling from the Red Sea towards the Mediterranean when it twisted diagonally across the width of the canal. The primary causes were high winds and a sandstorm that reduced the visibility and rendered the ship unable to keep a straight course. When ships enter the Suez Canal, they are boarded and steered through in convoys with the help of 1 or 2 tugs. Occasionally they get stuck, but are usually freed quickly with little impact on other shipping. The Evergreen is now blocking the southernmost stretch of the canal, which has a single lane, meaning that no other ship can pass. In 2015, Egypt opened a second lane for simultaneous two-way traffic on a stretch of the canal, but the extension lies further north from where the Evergreen is stuck. A total of 206 large container ships, tankers and bulk vessels have backed up at either end of the canal, creating one of the worst shipping jams in decades. So what is being done to free the ship? Well, already it seems that the ship's massive weight, some 220,000 tons, could make it impossible to dislodge and float. At least 8 tugboats with massive towing power have been trying to free the ship by pushing and pulling it away from the banks. Dredgers are working to remove thousands of tons of sand from around the ship's bow. Sources say that ballast water, which is used to help stabilize ship, has been offloaded from the Evergreen amid efforts to refloat it. Let's now look at the other possible solutions. The Japanese shipowner has appointed 2 professional rescue teams to help design an effective plan to refloat the Evergreen. Another option could be offloading containers on the ship, but sources say that removing the cargo could be a lengthy and complex logistical operation given the size of the ship and its position. As it is firmly grounded on both banks, all efforts so far have proved extremely difficult to shift the ship. The blockage comes on top of the disruption to world trade already caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. In the past year, trade volumes have been hit by high rates of ship cancellations, shortages of containers and slower handling speeds at ports. About 12% of total global trade of all goods and roughly 30% of the world's shipping container volume transits through the 193-kilometer-long Suez Canal daily. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.